All night.
Yo, it's your boy Campaign J, and we are back with another episode of Drunk Unks Happy Hour. To the left of me, I got my boy Noon Belichick. What's good, Noon? Talk to him.
Hey man, I gotta talk my shit real quick, man. I had to just blow these Cali niggas out the water real quick on the pod. Like I said, they knew I was gonna talk about it. I had to show these niggas how to. Sometimes we gotta pop on the show, niggas, man. I had to get on their level, the Cali side.
I watched it. I did watch it, and I will say
84-14, Sex Baba.
Huh?
I think. Yeah, bro. Jay. Twitch almost needed to step in and shut the stream down, bro. The way it was looking.
84. You hung 84. 84 points in a user game.
Let's talk about it.
Who you playing?
Yeah. Cali nigga.
Hey, they need to be banned for playing the game. It sound like.
Hey, them niggas don't game.
Them niggas don't game.
Them
niggas.
Tay, I know you're watching. You have 2 belts already laid out for you for when the time comes. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm just letting it be known. But he knows that already. So I don't even need to really keep saying it. But, you know. Shout out Tay, man. Shout out Tay.
I don't even want to talk about it, but they forced me. They forced my hand.
They really did, man.
They getting belted like that. They can't. I don't think they got no defense at that point. I don't think they got no defense. But
no.
But let's go to the bottom. Pause. My boy, Detroit team stand. Talk to me. That was good.
I gotta follow with that, bro. That's crazy. Hey, y'all see under my name, man. You see what it is. Not the other one. We're not worried about that. We're worried about these guys right here, man.
Look, is that you on the front of the t-shirt?
Man. I thought that was.
Hey, that's the goat. Come on, man. That's the goat.
That is not fair. That is Jimmy Hicks, nigga.
Come on, bro. Jesus. Come on. That's the goat.
Where did you get that?
That's all right.
On the Detroit corner? Jesus.
No, bro. It's called Simplify. They got some fire shit. Y'all wish your team had somebody like that could put some gear together, man.
What's the better city?
Again,
What's the better city? What's the better city?
All I'm saying is, man, for football right now it's the Lions because we're the best team in NFL.
The Chiefs are the best team in the NFL until the Chiefs aren't the best team in the NFL.
We can go ahead and continue with the intro.
Hold on, man. Anyway, man. To the left, Detroit team stand. OG, too tall. Greatest coach on earth.
Greatest coach. Hey, greatest coach on the earth. You looking at the City League champ. I left the medal on the side. Yeah, hey, I left the medal on the side, but let me talk to y'all. For all y'all niggas that took the Lima, y'all, I know y'all lost a lot of money. It's okay. Don't be worried. City League champs is here. You understand? We was picked. They was picked Lima favored by 22 points. Belt to ass 40-28. 40 to
high school football.
Yes, 40-20. My bad. 48 to 20.
Are we falling into now as a nation?
Hey man, shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy representing TPS, man. Shout out to my guy.
Hey, all I'm saying is, man, we got a chance to make history again. We haven't won a city.
Spreads in high school football. Like
they got spread every week, brother. I'm trying to tell you.
Really? They come up with spreads now? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. What are the spreads for? What are the spreads for?
Hey,
they'll be saying like -22 and shit. They be like they're favored by 22.
Yeah,
I mean that's still, what am I betting on? Like,
they was favored by 22 and we whooped them niggas ass by 28. I
know y'all would though, because y'all run game is good.
Just want to put that out there. Hey, DB's had 3 picks and a touchdown. Talk to me.
All right, what's up?
So shout out to the best coach in the world right there, Tom. Talk to him.
Yeah, man. Period. He made history.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, I appreciate all the love, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love.
I wish I could have been there, man. If I wasn't out of town, I would have definitely been there.
I'm just glad y'all beat Lima because they be talking crazy.
They be talking crazy.
Yeah.
They was getting their ass belted when they was in that track.
That's the thing that always gets me, but I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't even trying.
I will.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead.
But anyway, man, let's move on. Let's jump into these topics for today, man. As we know, I can tell who made the topics up for today because the first subject on the board.
It's always gonna be that.
The Lions went easy over the Titans. It was actually a very nasty game. It got disgusting. And for Jared
almost
Goff,
looked like what I just watched on Twitch.
For Jared Goff to only throw 140 yards and them hang 52 points.
No, he didn't even throw for 100 yards. He threw for 85 or 86.
85? That's disgusting.
Bro.
That's disgusting.
Bro. That's dude.
They had who threw the touchdown? Jameer or was it David?
David Montgomery threw a
he threw
dot.
a touchdown.
Threw a dot to Sam Laporte.
Right here.
Hey, let me say this, man. Obviously, it didn't really. We played the Titans. We kind of knew we were 12.5-point favorites, which I did say slam. I don't know if I said that on the pod or not, but if you guys were smart bettors, you would have saw that and been like, okay, we're all over this. But the way we dominated that game, the amount of times we started the ball on our side on their side of the 50, I think like our average starting field position was like at like probably their 40-yard line, maybe 40-yard line, 35-yard line, somewhere in there, bro. It was that bad. It was that bad, but I loved it. I was here for it. I was kind of salty. Obviously, my fantasy team kind of took a hit because of that, but as a Lions fan, it's good to see. So I ain't mad at it.
Hey,
we move on.
Let me give credit where it due, man. Lions playing some tremendous football right now, and what is like spearing that is, I'm not gonna lie, that run game is phenomenal.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Hey,
I enjoy watching that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. And David Montgomery, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Like I get Jameer is amazing. I'm not trying to discredit him at all, but like to get out of Chicago and then go to Detroit, hey, he's doing his thing, bro. He's really doing his thing out there. And I got the
line. It's pretty easy to kind of operate behind it though, because what was up? Jamal Williams had success behind the offensive line as well too. So
hey, give credit where it due. The whole
Montgomery's better than Williams for sure. But
so it's funny because you look at the Lions a few years ago, and it was Swift and Jamal Williams. They were trying to do the same 1-2 punch that we're doing right now.
They ain't got the
obviously you see how
it just works better. Bro. It just works better
Jameer, now. Every week, man, Jameer just shows.
Jameer looks fast as fuck. Like his acceleration quick.
I mean, what do you want? What do you want? 4.3 what? 4.3 what in the 40 or do you run 4.2?
Something.
He's so
good. He ain't running 4.2. He ain't get 4.2 speed, but man.
He's good. He's really good.
It feels good. It feels good to see, for once we can actually do something in the draft and make the right moves.
It's a couple things that I do want to talk about. One, before, because this is kind of developing at this point. Jameson Williams is just kind of being a dickhead right now.
What's up with that guy?
I'm sure. I just want to ask one question, Jim, and then I got another question at that point that we can propose. Does that concern you at all about what's going on with Jameson? Obviously, the suspension and then this latest incident that he had going on, or is it just something you sweep under the rug and kind of keep pushing?
Well, so I already said before, I think the whole suspension for the substances that he was using, I think that was just like a mistake. I don't really think obviously he only got suspended for 2 games. So it wasn't like, he had an option to appeal it to just the 1 game, but I think the 2 games was just fine. But I don't really think it was anything too crazy, because normally when people get caught for that shit, it's 4 games at least. Mm-hmm. So the 2 games are okay, whatever. We can deal without that for 2 games. The gun situation is crazy to me, because if it was an issue, why did they let him off? I didn't watch the whole body cam footage, but I saw something that said like Jameson had said he played for the Lions or something, maybe just to identify himself, but then he ended up getting off. So it's like I don't know if that's his fault necessarily. Like, sure, he had a gun under his passenger seat, but like
it was the way. I think if anything, it was just the improper handling. Was just his
was it his? It was registered in his name.
It was registered his gun. It was his gun registered to him in Missouri. So I mean, he didn't do anything illegal. It's just, again, riding around with the gun. You got your boy in the car. It's at night. It's just a bad look, I guess. And it's the way you handle it. You know what I'm saying? So, but both the guns are registered to him, I believe.
And you don't want to. I mean, obviously, he already got a bad look on him too because of the suspension. So like that, on top of something that happened 2 weeks before the suspension.
Right.
Like that just kind of, it's not the greatest look, but he young still. He's still young. I know he want to play, he want to play. He want to be disciplined enough to be out there and play with these guys because that's the culture that we got there. But
I'll
he'll
say
get it
this, Jim.
together.
I'll say this. I'll say, like, I feel like if this is it and we don't get no really breaking more developing news, I feel like it's nothing to worry about. But it is going to be interesting to see how y'all do. I feel like against the best defense y'all play this week against the Packers. Him not being there, that's your guy who's going, pause, take the
Lambeau. Is that in Lambeau or is that in Detroit?
No,
it's in Lambeau.
It is in Lambeau. Okay, so and that's what I'm saying. This probably be the best defense y'all play this week. So it'll be interesting to see how they're gonna attack the run and limit y'all to do the things, or if y'all just gonna play, they know it's coming. Pause and it's gonna be interesting because like I said, this will be the best defense y'all play this year.
I think it will be. But let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question, and I guess with that win this past weekend, is it time to start talking about the Lions as the best team in the NFL? I'm personally going to say no. I think the Chiefs are
not after the Titans win.
This week.
But it wasn't even about who we beat; it was about how we beat them.
How y'all beat them.
It is about how y'all beat them. It is because y'all put belt to ass. But I still think, in my opinion, it's the Chiefs until the Chiefs get beaten.
I'll say, Jay, if they win this week, it's time to start talking about them being the best.
I mean, but this is my thing though. I don't question if the Lions are the best team in NFC. I don't question if they're the best team in their division. So I kind of expect them to beat the Packers. I just don't know if they're better than the Chiefs. That's my only thing. Because I think if they're to match up in the season, like I think it will be a good game. I don't know who will win.
What time you talking in the season?
Yeah, it does. It does. But I just it'll be a good game. I'm not gonna say one will beat the other, but I mean it will be a good game. That would be the defining thing to me. But
we got the toughest schedule
in the league. Until the Chiefs. Yeah, I do. I just think until the Chiefs, like they've had injuries, they missing the 2 starting receivers. They're still, and Patrick Mahomes has to play well by any extent, and they still are winning games. So
it's their defense.
Because their defense is the best defense in the league. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta give Spags, as being, someone who's on the defense side of the ball. Hey, Spags, what he get his players to do and and how they run defense. Like, bro, pressure is coming. Pressure is coming. Yeah. But Nick Bolton is going outside to make them hard field-to-field tackles, or you got guys like Trent McDuffie locking up, bro, they
a lot too.
And I think as well too, like it does. The Lions have a case now. I mean, there's no case. If they're not the best or the second best team in the league, depending on how you stand at. With the Ravens losing this week, which is our next subject, because we're gonna move on to that. Jameis steps in, gets the big win against the Browns. Against the Ravens this week for his first start. Threw for over 300 yards. Which
can I just say
happened with Jameis and Joe Flacco. Sean Watson has not been able to throw for 300 yards in that offense, but both of these guys have. Pay, I know you'll be commenting real quick here. But let's get into that real quick, man.
They are hate, man.
I
get it. It's warranted.
It's one. I'm gonna say this before we get into it too. That win it was an ugly loss for the Ravens. It was a good win for the Browns, but typically you see that when the backup quarterback starts that first game, like that first game is always the game you don't want to play against those backups.
The Ravens.
I mean, that's still ugly. That's an ugly loss by the Ravens, but it's just one of those
a really bad loss.
Yeah, it's an ugly loss.
Can I just say this? I love Jameis, man. That guy is hilarious, bro. Yeah, he is so funny.
I'm cool.
He just like
I love Jameis Winston, but
it's almost like he's a character every time he got a camera in front of him, bro.
I think that's just him naturally. Like, bro, he's been like that since college. He's been like that since college. Like, he's always been a clown. But they love him in Cleveland, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they were wanting him to play there for. They were probably super happy when they saw him.
You heard him cheering when Deshaun Watson. You heard him cheering when Deshaun Watson went down.
Yeah, which is kind of messed up, but I understand.
I'll say this. I'll say this to talk about the game, man. Ravens defense, and I don't want to attack my guy Zach Orr because I saw him do some good things, but
That defense been iffy this whole year.
Yeah. Granted, they was missing 2 starting corners. I will say that they were missing Marlon
What
Humphrey.
about the pass rushing? What about the linebacker?
But that's what I'm about to say. Roquan did not look. He does not look that great this year.
He hasn't. Yeah, no, he really hasn't.
He has not
mangled.
Yeah, he was getting cooked. But see, on the offensive side, you could say, okay, why did they not put up more points, dude? Rashad Bateman, Nelson Aguilar, like, bro, I feel like we say the same thing every year. Catch the fucking ball, catch the ball. But
when you got Deontay Johnson now.
I know who's known to drop a lot of passes.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, catch the ball. I saw Lamar, bro. I watched that game live, bro. I'm literally watching, and I'm like, oh shit, Lamar, here we go. Lamar magic once again. This shit hitting right here.
You know why? Can I say something about that trade real quick? I think partially the Ravens made that trade to get an insight on the Steelers offense. I feel like that's one of the biggest reasons they made that trade because
hell no,
it's a different offense.
It's Arthur Smith. It's Arthur Smith, bro.
I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah, it was just good ass pickup though.
I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan.
Solid pickup for them.
What do y'all honestly think about the Ravens?
Steelers are one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think this move helps them? Because I don't know.
I think it's the same. It's the same thing I'm gonna say, bro.
This is a legit number 2 receiver.
This is my thing, bro. I really don't think trading for receivers plays that big of an impact if it's not a top 3 to 5 receiver, bro. Like, I personally don't think so. Like, and I said that with the Devontae Adams trade.
Give you 30 to 40 yards. That's good.
But how many top 3 to 5 receivers? Like, how many top 5 receivers get traded?
I don't think
30 to 40 points. I mean, 30 to 40 yards a game. That's cool.
I don't know, man.
I don't think the Ravens.
That's the position they needed. Like, to me, that's the difference between them and the Jets trade.
They got better at it.
But even if they did go get a top receiver, they're not about to be using him like a top receiver. Say they go get somebody like Justin Jefferson.
They should. The DeAndre Hopkins to me would have made more sense for them to go get him. Like, that would have made more sense if they would have got Hopkins. Yeah, like I think they could make that trade if that was the case.
Usage, still,
because I mean, what's the difference between Deontay Johnson and other? They're all 5'10", 5'11" receiver. Like, you don't have no 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2" receiver. That's
Bateman supposed to be the guy. Bateman supposed to be
though. Like,
he don't catch shit.
I got it.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, they got some small receivers. It's like you should have went and got DeAndre Hopkins, in my opinion, if he was gonna go get a receiver. But I don't know.
They probably tried. They probably didn't want to do a platform. But how I look at the Ravens is their team. Like, obviously, when you matching up against them, like, they look like a dangerous team. Like, you already know what they have. Like, on offense, on the defensive side of the ball, like, you know what you're gonna get. But if they come out flat, then you can kind of see it kind of trends throughout a lot of the games. And then sometimes it comes down to Lamar having to make a play and somebody not being on the other end of making that play.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you got I had seen some film where I just seen Zay Flowers do some, like, he was running a route and he's just doing some extra shit. Like, bro, just run the route. Like,
if he would have ran it, it would have been a dime in the back of it. Yeah, like.
And it's like, all right, like, you just doing too much, and it's a lot that they got going on, bro. But at the same time, too, we know the Ravens are run first team. So, like you said, Jimmy, if they come out flat and they don't come out getting a lead, like, it's hard for them to really fight back because their specialty is to get up and then start running the ball.
I disagree with that because
Ravens are always a team, though.
They can come back.
Yeah, they always have. I mean, they can, bro. But
it's like you need to.
Flacco
was there was throwing that bitch.
But when you need to come back in the time where you need to come back and make those plays, you don't really have the playmakers to do it.
Exactly.
So, like, like, I think last week was the first week that we saw the run game for them not be as effective as it normally is, bro. Like, and obviously we expected at some point Derrick Henry was going to run into a team that was just able to keep up with them and make the plays that other teams couldn't make. But I mean, I would say the Browns defense is a team that could do that, and they did, and they couldn't run the ball as much. And then obviously when Lamar has to throw the ball, they just they couldn't get it done. It's just, but it's a divisional game too, though, so it's tough. It's tough.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna play hard every time.
It is tough.
Yeah, every time. I mean, the good thing about this, and I won't say too much more, is that they're still 5-3. Like
no,
everything
sure.
that
It's but the bad thing is that the Steelers are 6-2.
they haven't played yet, though. That's the
They
thing.
still have to play. They do still have to play
That's
twice. That
they have
division
to
is-
The Steelers all
Yeah.
divisional games are at the end of the season. They play the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Browns all at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on, man, because I don't think we need to talk about the Browns much longer. Pay, I know you said that y'all back, but y'all not back. Nice win, but y'all cook still.
Hey, Jameis might be onto something, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, Jay. Get
Okay.
your shit in. Get your
Thank
shit in,
Thank you, bro.
Jay. I know what you're about to go. Get your shit in, Jay. Go ahead.
I'm not about to. Whoa! What you mean?
We're not there yet. We're not there yet, brother.
Yeah, we got some time before I even get.
Oh
in there.
no, I'm talking about the Patriots Jets. I know you want to talk.
Oh,
about
well, I mean, bro, the
Yeah.
Jets, I'm not even gonna say nothing. The Jets suck. I told y'all. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna
There it is, T-Con. There it is. That's what he wanted to say.
But Patriots beat the Jets 25-22. I actually thought the Jets were gonna win this game, bro. There's no reason that they lost that game. Like I said on the pod,
Aaron Rodgers
like,
stinks, brother.
what did I
Aaron-
say? What did I say
He
though, bro?
stinks.
What did I say?
That's crazy.
What did
I
I say?
didn't
Nigga, why you give this nigga ammunition?
I'm not
because
saying.
I
Right,
watched
bro.
the game,
Yeah,
bro.
He's
Yeah,
smiling
Look,
from
bro.
ear to
I just
ear.
watched the.
don't
I
even
watched the
I'm
game.
not
I
getting
watched
too
the
nasty,
game, bro. I got Red Zone on the
I don't
TV.
give a fuck if that nigga went 1 for 38. I'm not giving Jay no satisfaction.
I know I don't want to, bro, but I'm like, I can't just watch this shit, bro. I'm watching the game. Got all
He looked
40
fucking terrible
games.
last week.
They got rid of Salah, bro. That defense looks worse. Like I said, bro, that coach.
Who is Sauce Gardner? His name is Ahmad. His name is Ahmad Gardner. Okay, his name is not Sauce anymore because that brother stinks.
Let's name him what he is.
Who was- I don't
You see the coach. You see, coach told him you need to get better at tackling.
Yeah, no.
Dude.
Coach said you got to get better at tackling.
He's starting to get exposed a little bit, bro. He's starting to get
That's what
exposed.
you happen to third about your second, third year. You start
happening.
You get figured
motherfuckers
out.
start going at you.
They start learning your tendencies a little bit. They start seeing how to, and yeah. And if you ain't improving, and if you're not improving your game, is
that's just normal shit. And then your next year gonna really see if you really
like
that because now you got to go back to that drawing board and really reinvent yourself.
That's the different, like Surtain, like you know what I mean. Surtain had that down, but not. I mean, he's the best corner in the league.
He's the best corner in the fucking league.
Hey, but where's the pass rush? Where's Quentin Williams? Where's Jermaine Johnson?
Bro, but I'm
Will
like,
McDonald.
Where's the defense? So your defensive coordinator was Albrecht, who's now the head coach. So he can't focus as much on the defense. Obviously, Salah was a defensive guy, so he's able to put more time on the defense as well too. The offense is the offense, bro. The offense is a problem. Their offensive line.
But it really comes down to that line, bro.
That's what I was saying, though.
No, you're right. And I thought. Well, I can't even speak. I thought Aaron was going to be able to weather the storm.
Like not even like, how old is he? 39 or 40?
40. No, he's 40.
41. He's 40.
Yeah, he's 40. But like, you just assume like, okay, we've seen him play with a bad line in Green Bay. And what he's able to do with that, but like here it's just like different. Maybe it is the age thing.
He was older, but he was younger at that
the
point.
Play calling, but how much younger was he? His last few years, and
I mean, but let's be honest. His last few years, and they were decent. Like he still had Baki, what is bro name? Bakhtiari or whatever his name was.
He didn't play.
He didn't play that last year.
It was great, but they was in Green Bay, and we see what Green Bay is, and Jordan Love is not even. You know what I'm saying? Super special.
Same team to the playoffs the next year though.
That's what I'm saying.
Jordan Love, nice.
He took that
he throw a lot of picks, bro. I don't like that.
He took that same team to the playoffs the next year though. The same team that Aaron Rodgers had.
But their defense is still like that. Rashawn Gary. No, it's been like that. Rashawn Gary been there for years. Quay Walker been there for years. Jared Alexander been there for years. Them niggas.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark
there.
They all still there.
That's my thing. Is like Aaron was the problem like the last couple years in Green Bay. Like, I mean, I got it. He won 4 MVPs, but he started declining. Like he started declining his last year in Green Bay.
I can agree with his
Achilles. And
you might be right, bro. That 13-10 loss that they had in the playoffs, like when he did do that MVP, you're right. It might have been him, bro. It could have been not,
bro. He's 40 years old, and then he tore his Achilles. Like now it's really like it's tough.
But the Packers really didn't do him any favors either, though, because they never went and really got guys like they had Jordan. All he wanted was. I mean,
that last year, those receivers were super young. That was the biggest excuse you give them, like because what was it, Christian Watkins and all them, like that was their first.
Romeo Dobbs,
but again, bro, all these guys are late round picks.
So yeah, they were, but they're good receivers though.
They are, but he
And
wanted to go
Devontae
get
Adams left.
top guy.
And Devontae Adams left because he didn't think that Aaron was going to stay there.
He left. He left. No, he left because they wouldn't give him the bag. The Packers was not giving. They weren't trying to. No, they wasn't trying to give him
the first round receiver.
Yeah, because they didn't want to
draft the first round. They haven't drafted.
They're not paying that bag, bro.
I think they would have paid him eventually, bro. I just think, and I think part of it, he wanted to play with Derek Carr because he's like, well, after he's like, I don't know what Aaron's gonna do. Aaron's talking about retiring. Aaron's talking about this. Like, you don't want to be stuck in Green Bay if Aaron Rodgers ain't there. Like, I think
Devontae, if they said we was gonna pay you, he would still be in Green Bay, bro.
I don't think so. I think if he knew what Jordan Love, he thought if he seen what Jordan Love was gonna be.
Exactly. But the rumor I had heard this last season, the rumor was is Jordan Love wasn't playing well. Like at that point, he wasn't practicing well. Like a lot of people were questionable about him. So like he's seeing that, and he's like, and then he also was saying he wanted to play closer to home. He's like, if Aaron ain't here, I want to play closer to home because his grandmother had never been to a game before. Nothing like that. So that's another reason why he went to Vegas, California, and now he's all the way in New York. Yeah, so it's like
she's seen a couple games in Oakland,
but I that's her cook now, bro. 2-6.
And they got the Texans tomorrow night. I'm short.
The Texans are missing a lot of receivers. They're missing. They're both top 2 receivers.
Take that time.
Patriots. John Patriots beat the Jets, bro.
John Metcalf and Tank time. Give me the I think I'm gonna take the Jets in that game. I know we ain't doing our predictions yet, but I think I'm gonna take the Jets in that game. I think I'm gonna take them in that game. I don't know why. I just feel confident in that one. But let's move on real quick. 49ers.
So you feel confident in saying that they're ass, but you feel confident in taking them.
I think they can win. I think they can beat the Texans just because the Texans are hurt.
Why? What?
That still doesn't make a difference. Their defense I think they're gonna. Joe Mixon is gonna run.
Y'all been the ones on the Jets all year, bro. I just think they're gonna win a game. I don't think they're gonna lose every game for the rest of the season. Like
they just lost to the Patriots. Anything's possible.
The Bengals did too.
6-2.
A lot of people. I mean, yeah.
Keep going.
I don't know. I think they can win that game. 49ers beat the Cowboys Sunday Night Football.
Hey, Dak stinks, bro. That guy fucking stinks, and I feel sorry that your organization paid him all that fucking money to be ass.
I really do feel bad for that. I'm not even being funny.
He's
like
bad.
I really do.
Y'all feel bad? Y'all feel bad?
No, I don't feel bad.
Like,
Fuck
I
y'all.
do. I do actually
Fuck
feel bad
y'all.
for y'all.
I'm happy that y'all are ass. I am. I want y'all to beat the Falcons this weekend, but I'm happy y'all are ass. I am.
It's actually kind of nasty. I'm sorry. I'm actually
for once they're actually ass in the regular season. They're not trying to play anybody.
Whoa, real quick. Time out, Jimmy. We know merchants for like most of our lives. So
nobody can give us grace when we banged up.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that much, but that's
not nobody. I
Dak
about y'all.
Dak is
that's on the defensive side of the ball, though, bro.
When the 49ers was just making the rooms think for 5 weeks, nobody said nothing. Them niggas.
No, that's what I said, bro. That was a bad loss.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference, real quick though, Cole. Y'all running backs suck. So regardless if anybody got hurt or not, y'all wouldn't be able to run the ball. That has nothing to do with it. Your offensive line is not good. Injuries are not injuries. Your offensive line isn't good. Receiver is only CD Lamb, and y'all got Jake Ferguson. Like y'all don't have anything. Y'all didn't make any moves. Like y'all didn't do anything. Like y'all didn't make any moves, bro. This is all Jerry's fault. This is all Jerry's fault. I don't even want to. And then the injuries compounded on top of that, bro. Because y'all wouldn't beat his ass if niggas wasn't hurt. But y'all, shit, I don't know.
Does Micah come back this week?
Micah sucks, bro. Let's stop talking.
Last week, bro.
I'm really tired.
He's not even gonna be a Cowboy after next year, bro.
I'm really tired of Micah. Like that is one person.
I've been on the fence about this shit. I told you, I'm already up. I got my jersey, my Ravens jersey on.
I can't. You still all the Cowboys.
Dude, they didn't practice. What are you talking about? They didn't practice. Trayvon Diggs, Micah, or Trayvon Diggs.
Hey, Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs is getting cooked. I watched him get torched by J-Mo.
I mean, he gets cooked a lot though, bro. The interceptions made up for it because he got to pick. He's always been somebody that's got to cook.
He's a 50-50 corner.
Yeah. I mean, bro, he was a receiver like his whole time, and then he became a corner when he got to Bama, which kind of threw me off.
That was just straight speed.
Yeah, it's just speed, and he has good ball skills because he used to be a receiver. Like he has great ball skills. Obviously, his brother plays receiver, so I'm like that plays a part. But
pure athlete, bro.
Yeah.
I commend him on that.
So Tico, quickly, what do you want to do? What do you want?
What's the rest of the season look like for y'all?
No. I'm asking. Like, what do you want to do?
I used to get mad like when we used to be drafting O-linemen and shit. No, keep drafting them niggas, bro. Keep drafting them.
Draft them, bro.
Stick to the recipe.
Draft them in the first, second round every.
One of them is going to turn.
Get us a running back in the third.
So, would you trade some of your big players?
There's probably a couple running backs that y'all can get this year. There's gonna be a couple running backs.
Would you trade away your big players for some draft picks, like just completely rebuild? Or
no, I don't think they can do a complete rebuild right now.
You gonna trade somebody? Trade for trade. Don't trade for no picks. Trade for another player.
I don't know. It's hard.
I don't know.
I think right now with Dallas,
this bitch a Madden trade finder.
They're in that weird like area where it's like you don't want to start to rebuild because y'all still got good players, but it's like now the NFC East in general, like y'all looking up right now to 2 teams in the NFC East. Like that's kind of crazy. Not even the NFC in general. And NFC has gotten better. The NFC is probably the better conference right now this year. So I don't know.
I think the NFC has always been pretty competitive in terms of
for sure, but I think
the conference.
I think the AFC has always been pretty damn good, in my opinion, just because of quarterback play. But now you're starting to get really good quarterback.
Got talk.
Y'all had no good quarterback play in the NFC East. I mean, NFC really, not too much.
Well, Drew Brees.
We going back to Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, and them.
I mean, y'all two best quarterbacks. Y'all two best quarterbacks are Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. So y'all have
that's really it.
That's the point. And Peyton Manning played in the AFC. What are we talking about?
True.
Like,
okay, Peyton Manning,
Phillip Rivers,
I don't know where y'all going.
A lot of yards. Like, let's Joe Flacco played in the AFC. Like, there's a lot of quarterbacks that played in the AFC.
All right, next time you said Joe Flacco.
He
said Joe Flacco.
Remind me what Super Bowl MVP quarterback Atlanta had.
So was Trent Dilfer, bro. Trent Dilfer was
Matt Ryan should have been
MVP, and then 28-3 happened. Okay. Russ 2-0 as a starter.
We played the goal. When y'all make it? When y'all make it? When y'all go?
So you said you made when they want to do this.
Let Russ cook.
My bad, Tico.
The Steelers let Russ cook. Come on,
man.
Let Russ cook.
I'm not impressed.
I said this
I'm not
in
impressed.
the group chat.
I'm sure you're not Justin Fields. I'm sure you're not Justin Fields.
This is what I said about Russ. And I told Craig this after the first game, and I told him after the second game. Russ just looks more poised out there. He just looks more poised to make a pass, to go through his progressions. If he needs to extend the play, he goes on and extends the play. He got sacked a couple times. He's thrown a couple duds, but like he's making the plays when he needs to make the plays, bro. Like George Pickens is George Pickens is starting to become unlocked now as a a top tier, not a top tier receiver, but like a number 1 receiver. Like he's actually getting looked at. Like you could just see the offense. Like Najee's running the ball really well. Like all cylinders on offense it seems like it's rolling. Even though they're still not putting up a crazy amount of points, but I just think he looks better than Justin Fields. Justin Fields look great.
I'm not even saying this based on Justin Fields. I just want to see against some very decent competition. Okay, I don't think the Giants were nothing to be being really good. A late game.
They beat the Jets team that y'all are big on.
And the Jets are a hot 2-pack of ass. So, like, like I told you were right about that. So I'm not trying to take nothing away from Russ. I'm just saying, like, can we see divisional games? Let's see the division. Let's see it in the divisional game. That's when it's really gonna matter. When a team is, you know what I'm saying? You know how tough the divisional game is. It's cool being.
So are we gonna say that same thing about Lamar Jackson there?
But here's my thing, though. Before we even get to that,
what are you trying to say?
It wasn't like this.
I'm just asking because he played a divisional team and he lost.
It wasn't like but it wasn't like Justin Fields was playing against great competition either. Let's make that clear.
Thank you.
Justin Fields played the Raiders.
Atlanta.
He played the Chargers.
Atlanta.
He Chargers.
He played. I'm going through his wins. Like
yeah,
he beat the Chargers. He beat the Broncos. He beat the Falcons. Like
now, I will say this though. The Chargers are 4-3. The Broncos are 5-3. The Falcons are what? 4-3.
5-3.
5-3. So like he beat a lot of 500 teams though, over teams over 500 in playoff contention. So I will give Justin Fields that. I will give Justin Fields that.
Bro, I'm not trying to hate on Russ. All I'm saying is, bro, I'm not trying to say he didn't look good. The offense is firing on all cylinders. Both games that Russ has played in, Najee Harris has ran over 100 yards and looked mean, looked really good,
But
really
that's the
good.
thing, though.
Their offense looks. They're actually running a full offense, bro. Like they opened a full playbook up. I feel like that's the difference. Like I was saying,
that's the difference.
Okay,
Justin Fields' problem is, bro, he's more of a runner than he is a passer.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that. He did it all in
I'm
Chicago.
not trying to compare. I'm not trying to compare.
But what I'm saying, no, I know you're not. But what I'm saying is, Justin Fields makes the plays on the ground that Russ can't make, and Russ makes the throws that Justin can't make, and he's more poised in the pocket to make the throws. So, like, this is an offense where you don't.
Hey, good start by Russ.
Come naturally. It is a great start, bro. The run game is going to come naturally.
They
did this last year, but the passing game is starting to be elevated a little more, and you can
start to see that in the last couple weeks. Hey, Pickens looks good. Steelers 2-0 since Russ been back. All I'm saying is I just want to see it in some divisional games, and I'm ready to crown. Okay, yeah, this is what they need. Okay, like I said, Justin got 4 of those 6 wins that they have right now, and I'm not trying to talk about
no divisional games though.
And you're right. No divisional games. So
why you want to see divisional games on the rest, but not him?
Because that's what they have left now. I didn't get a chance to see it, Justin. We're not going to get a chance to see it out of Justin. Russ is a starter. They made that clear. Clear. So I want to see what Russ. They got it. Yeah, Russ got the Commanders next week. That'll be even more test, and then they see the Ravens. Okay, these are 2 big weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Justin was 4-2. Justin was 4-2 in this. Whatever in his start, Russ is 2-0. Let's see it keep going. I don't even want to talk about Justin. Russ is a starter probably the rest of the year. Are they going to keep him is a question.
Yeah, I mean, if he wins,
depending on what he does for him,
yeah.
That's all.
If that's the case, Justin Fields might be out of there. Justin Fields might be a coach next year or something because the coach just been Anthony Richardson, and
they're not gonna do that though.
I know. I'm just saying, man. That's just tough that they bench AR, and it's not even tough that they benched AR because they are after what happened. I think this past Sunday deserved to be benched.
What the fuck did he say? Some bullshit.
It's everything all around, bro. Everything all around.
He's just immature. He's just immature right now, yo. He doesn't bro. He played 12 games in college ever, and he was the number 4 draft pick overall. And
Lance, you did a Trey Lance. You saw literally what happened the year before that with Trey Lance, and you decided to follow in the footsteps and take the same.
Everybody did the jackpot.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, he was cooking though. Before he got hurt, he was running
the ball. He was running the ball, bro. His pass percentage was never really too good. He was running, and he got hurt, and he told him.
But he does have a cannon. He does have a big arm, though.
But a lot of quarterbacks have a big arm, but it's everything else that kind of goes into it.
That's another quarter motherfuckers that be dropping passes too though over there. I'll be seeing them.
They do. 44% completion rating is not received.
That's part of the game.
44% completion rating.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not receivers dropping the ball, bro.
No, I want y'all to put it all on that.
That's nasty.
That's still abysmal.
I think them benching him now is kind of crazy. Like if they were gonna bench him, they should have just benched him while Joe was playing. Like while Joe was still playing.
I think the thing is you invested, so you put up a number. He's the number 4 pick. If he's healthy, like you had to play him at that point. You got to give him the experience.
No, you don't.
I think you do. Like I mean,
Bryce Young sat the bench, bro. Bryce Young sat the bench,
and he's back in now.
That's because
Andy was hurt. Andy Dalton's hurt, brother.
And because, bro, they also knew at this point they have no reason. The season's done with. You might as well let the young kid get the reps.
But that's why I think they should have benched him, though. No, they don't.
They're 4-4. Yes, they are. They literally are. They're second in their division right now, bro. They have a
I guess their division is pretty bad.
Like if they can get into the playoffs. That's the only reason I think they benched.
Not really. I don't know, bro. Because like,
bro, they're 500. Like that, you still have a chance. Like your chances aren't. You're not 2-6. You're not 1-5. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you got a legit shot that can still make the playoffs.
But they just don't. I think they just don't look like if they were seriously in contention to bench him though, they should have just done that sooner. Like if they feel like Joe Flacco's going to be the guy. If they feel like Joe Flacco's going to be the guy that can put them over the hump, that they can still try and sneak into the playoffs, they should have done that and just let Joe Flacco start.
But I think
if he gives you a better
the thing
chance
is
to win,
like when you had the kid, he didn't play a lot last year. He got hurt again this year. That's why Joe Flacco came in this year to kind of play because he got hurt in those couple of games. He didn't technically lose his starting spot. So when he got hurt, even if y'all won the games, he's healthy. He got to come back and he hasn't performed. So now it's like, okay, we don't have no choice but to bench you. So and the thing is, Joe Flacco's 40 years old. So Joe Flacco's not the quarterback of the future. Like this could be a temporary thing where it's like, all right, let's see what we do these next couple of games. If we lose the next couple of games, let's say we end up being 4-7 or 4-8. Then we put Anthony Richardson back in there for the last 3 games. That'll give some more reps at that point. But we're in a point where there's somewhere else in between there where they're like, okay, we're 7-5 or, something like that. Like, you got to keep playing Joe Flacco. So we'll see how the season plays out. But Anthony might be cooked after that bullshit, like you said, Cole, in that press conference. I just couldn't believe that.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Cooked,
bro.
He's not cooked, bro. He's just immature, bro. Like I said, he played 12 games.
He's tired, bro. I've never heard something like that,
bro. He played 12 games in college.
Because I'm tired of running around.
Tired, bro. That's not like to me. You not. Then what are you doing in the off season to where your stamina? It's week 8, bro.
But I'm saying though,
played every game this year either.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, bro. But the shit is new. He played 12 guys.
Has your quarterback ever come to you, Tone, and said, "I need a playoff because I'm tired"?
Hey, we're not gonna talk about high school because you'll be so surprised about some of the crazy shit.
If my quarterback, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and get a break."
Quick return, nigga ain't did shit all game.
Hey. Tico, so that I ain't even go.
Hey, if my quarterback comes to me and says, "Hey, I need a rest. I'm tired," I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, son."
No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put somebody else in, and you're gonna ask that nigga that came out the game, "Is he ready?" Because that's probably the only nigga. Because that's probably the only nigga you got back there who can run the play. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
You're right on that one.
Hey, you good, bro? Go back in the game. Let's go. Come on, we need.
Let me know you're ready.
You get half a play.
I guess the organizations y'all had, that is true. I'm thinking high school football in Texas or something. I'm not thinking like Ohio.
Get that nigga out, please.
Hey. But all right, man. So let's move on real quick, man. Texans back in the win column as well too, but they lose to Stephon Diggs for the rest of the season on the torn ACL. Texans obviously, like we said, play the Jets this Thursday, tomorrow night. What do y'all think, man? How does this affect the Texans now? Why can't I think of bro name from Michigan?
Stephon Diggs, Nico
Collins, Stephon Diggs, both being hurt now. What do y'all think about the Texans? Like, how does this?
Well, Nico be back. Nico be back next week.
Yeah,
he'll be back within the next week or two for sure. So he'll be cool, and I think they'll be okay. Personally,
I think. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is just gonna. I'm not gonna say make them better, but I think it gives a chance for Tank Dell to really, you know what I'm saying, get this experience that he needed back from injury. Because now he's number one, at least this week. You know what I'm saying? And Nico Collins coming back is going to take away some of that attention where them two can get back on the rhythm. Because I feel like having all 3 of them out there, it was a lot. Like, I don't care. It's only one football to throw at the end of the day.
All the niggas is divas besides Nico.
Yeah. So, and Tank might feel like he really got something like he liked that. Like, I feel like he does. He was explosive last year before the injury, and he has showed traits this year a little bit. So I think
really they weren't using him this year.
No, that one game.
Because Nico was hurt. Yeah, because Nico was hurt. He
was that's what I'm
target.
I don't know why, bro, but I'm a big John Mechie fan, so I hope we get some John Mechie action this weekend, man.
I fuck with
Isn't that guy like fifth on the? Never mind.
Well, he had
not
cancer,
anymore.
Y'all go to college shit.
Yeah, he had cancer, bro. Like he had to miss the season.
I'm not saying anything.
Bro.
Look, I wanted to
really
talk
like
about
that
this earlier. I did want to talk about this earlier. It was just something that I saw. I don't know if y'all saw it or not about Aaron Rodgers and the cayenne pepper and water. He said it was like a fountain of youth. I don't know if he just got hip to it or not, but he said he was feeling good. But I mean, I guess we'll see if it works tomorrow.
So he's saying his cayenne pepper and water is gonna be. They come back from 2-5 or 2-6.
I don't know, man, but I might make
them brothers hard.
Can we not give this nigga Aaron Rodgers a platform on our shit, bro?
I'm sorry. Can we talk about something? Can we talk about? I know. I know there's something that's not on this list real quick that I want to get into before we touch on the trade deadline and stuff.
Whoa, can we talk about Falcons first? Jesus,
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta take a shit real quick. I'll be right back.
Jesus, go ahead. Hey, well, Hey, Drunk Ux is explicit.
Never a dull moment here at Drunk Ux. We tell you how it is, I guess.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God, man. I wanted to talk about. We can talk about the Falcons, Tone, and I want to talk about Miami Dolphins, man. What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, man.
Was lost. They're.
Hey, we knew their chain was fake since last year. Let's call it a spade.
For sure.
We knew their chain was fake since last year.
We know that Cuban was a little funny. It ain't look right.
That Cuban never looked good like we really wanted it to.
It didn't look too hot, especially once it got a little cold. That chain started to break off a little bit. You started seeing the gold chipping off once it got a little cold. I don't know, man. It's rough. It's rough because I was like, damn, is they back? And then Tyreek talk about start me in fantasy this week. I take him for any timer. It's choked me on my
against
the Cardinals.
Cardinals, bro. The Cardinals, but
the Cardinals are leading the division.
I'm about to say the first place in their division right now.
They're leading the division.
On fire.
Gross, because they're literally 4-4.
I know, right? It's nasty work. That division, but you know that division it's the Rams are hurt. They're getting healthy. The Niners are hurt. They're getting healthy.
It's still anybody's division right now.
The division is
Everybody's
still up for
Hey, 49ers do it. 49ers do not look good.
They're saying Christian McCaffrey's supposed to be practicing on Monday.
They said he's coming back.
They said Monday he'll be back next week.
Hey, fans, y'all know I'm a fan. That's my guy.
They got a bye week this weekend, so they get Jordan Mason, who can hopefully heal that shoulder up. You got Christian McCaffrey. The dude Garundo or whatever his name is looks really, really it's nasty work. Hold on, let me get this comment up here. It's actually nasty work, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
That is. Hey, speaking of announcements, real quick, I know you talk about the 49ers and their running back, who always look good. Kyle Shanahan definitely gets his uses out of his running backs for sure. But my Pistons are beating the Sixers by like 20 damn near. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Time out. What quarter is it?
It's end of the third.
Y'all don't close games out well, but the Sixers have
Bro, Joel Embiid or Paul George are not playing.
I don't give a fuck.
Joel Embiid's not playing again.
I don't care.
He's not.
That brother stinks, bro. That brother stinks. That brother stinks.
That ain't my problem.
Dude, hey, real quick. Nick Nurse is sick of Joel Embiid shit. Did you see the little press? Hey, they had the little press.
Hold on. We can talk about that after.
Let me wrap this stuff up real quick. Trade deadline 6 days. Will the Lions make a move for a pass rusher? What do y'all think?
I hope so.
I think that they'll try. I think that they'll try, but again, like I said to Tony, I think it's hard to make a move for a pass rusher because it's one of those things where teams don't want to give up.
Do you see how many pass rushers got traded last year, bro?
Y'all got old pass rushers. I mean, Montez Sweat was one because the Commanders were on a sell.
Got traded too.
They were selling. I don't know why. I don't know why the Commanders.
But I'm saying, bro, pass rushers are getting traded. Like,
I don't know. What pass rusher do you have? Who do y'all think?
We could get Trey Hendrickson. We can
Cincinnati.
We can go get Zadarius Smith. He's been on the radar for a while now, for a good minute.
Where's Zadarius at now?
He's with the Browns.
Okay.
I was seeing Harold Landry from the Titans, maybe. I've been seeing who else? I saw a couple people say Travon Walker, but I can see like that.
I can see the Browns selling out maybe a little bit.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
I can see I don't see Trayvon Walker getting traded out. What is this? Second or third year? Second year?
Yeah, it's third.
That brother stinks, but I don't see him getting sold out now at this point.
Hey, listen to this though. Like, I'm looking at who's top 10 in sacks or whatever, and like it's really gonna shock you. First of all, Aiden is still top 3. He's been out for what? How many games now? Jimmy?
Two.
Okay, so he's number 3. Okay, Dexter Lawrence, a deep tackle. He's number 1.
Yep.
Hey, Jets guy, number 2. Will McDonald. He's having a great. He has 8.
Oh, but you know what's going to suck about that is Hassan Reddick comes back, but I think he's secured his spot over Hassan now.
I mean, he's second. He has 8 sacks.
I noticed a corner that you're about to name that's up there in sacks.
Who?
I thought you were. I think it's Alontae Taylor.
Taylor? No, he's not top 10. He's not top 10.
Oh, okay. No. A corner that had a lot of sacks. I can't remember who it was though.
It was actually he's not up there right now. I mean, Calvin Noy is up there with 7 sacks, bro. That's actually crazy. He's old as fuck.
So I watched him say this on the Pat McAfee show. He was talking about how like now he's in a system where all he has to do is pass rush. That's his only job. So he can just focus on doing that. So I mean, yeah, if you got the ability to do that and you do it well.
Yeah,
Tico,
I was
good, bro.
Yeah, you good, Tico?
Yeah.
Yeah, muted, bro.
Muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Hey, your boy's up there. Well, not your boy. The guy I think is a bust. He got 7 sacks. Trayvon Walker.
Oh, do we got 7?
He does. He's having a good year. You good though, Chico?
Hey, is Thibodeau up there?
Thibodeau, he's hurt. He's not up there.
So he has been okay.
He's hurt.
I know he got hurt, but I didn't know if he was up there before he got hurt. But is Cooper Kupp gonna get moved? I don't think so. Now after that win that we saw,
I told y'all he wasn't gonna get moved.
I thought he was. I thought he could possibly.
I mean,
pretty good.
I said he wasn't.
And the way that division, and the way since that division is still shaped up to a point to where it's still winnable for anybody right now, I don't think they're gonna get rid of Cooper Kupp. We obviously talked about Deontay Johnson getting traded already.
Falcons.
Do the Bucks make a move at receiver? I don't think that they will, nor do I think that they can. I don't think there's a lot of receivers to go get.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like bro. What, Mike Williams? I mean, other Mike Williams.
Darius Slayton is. They said they were trying to shop him before the trade deadline. You saw he had a good game against the Steelers.
Little mover.
But hey,
what do they have at receiver right now?
But why would you make a move? Why would you make a move, bro? Like you're all
playoffs last year, bro. What do you mean?
But I'm saying though, bro, you already they already have two division losses, right? They already have 2 division losses, so they're not gonna win. Just listen to the mic. All I'm saying is they already have 2 division losses, so that's gonna count them out from getting that first place seed. They're not getting that first place seed in division. So even if they do, come on.
Why, Tony? Why?
Why?
How almost over?
They have 2 divisions on they have 2 division losses to the same team. But they can't get the number 1 seed. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So this is really just you thinking that the Falcons are just gonna be
this
dominant team.
Why would you trade away your pieces to trade away your draft capital where you don't know if Baker's gonna play great? Like Baker hasn't been doing. He's been throwing a lot of picks these last couple games. And if he keeps selling games, you're gonna get a high draft pick. So why would you want to trade something away to go get something where you might have a enormity of picks that you can have? That's all I'm saying.
So in a 2-week span, bro, in the last 2 games that they lost their number 1 and number 2 receiver. Like, what do you mean? Before they lost them, they put up 51 points against the Saints. They beat the shit out of the Saints.
The Saints are 2-6.
Okay, they still beat the shit out of them, bro. Like, just because
that's a division game.
It's a division game, bro. Like, it doesn't matter like who they're playing against, bro. If you put up 51 points on a team, you know how hard it is to do in the NFL, bro. That's so hard to do.
Right, but you also don't have your 2 top weapons.
Not anymore, but that's what I'm saying. They need to go get a receiver. They're not out of playoff contention. They're
I don't think you trade away assets to go get it. Who's a needle mover that you're gonna get for cheap? You're gonna have to trade away a lot of your assets, and I don't think that. And that's what I'm saying. You don't do that for a mediocre team when Chris Godwin is done for the season, and Mike Evans might not come back to super late in the season, if that.
I think at this point, in my opinion, you just let the season ride out and just let it be what it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't think that there's any receivers that are really going to help you stay in contention that are out there at this point.
But 4-0 in the division doesn't mean anything when.
No, I don't.
Depending on whatever your record is.
I think the divisional talk to me it really, but I think just at the end of the day, Darius Slayton doesn't help you in playoff. Like doesn't help you get a lot of wins. I don't know whether receivers are really even out there that are on the trade block right now. Besides, like we talked about Cooper Kupp, and I mean, if they could have an opportunity to go get Kupp and they didn't have to give up a lot, I would say go make that move. But if you have to give up a reasonable amount of assets at that point, I don't think you make that move. But now that we kind of wrapped up all the topics, man, we got a couple minutes left. Let's give a preview for all these games, give our predictions real quick of what we got coming up for this week's slate. Texans, Jets, like we said, tomorrow. 8:15, Amazon. I guess I give me the Jets, man.
Give me Texans.
What's the line for that? Texans. Oh, it's Jets -2 tomorrow. Oh wow.
Jets.
I might take I'm taking the Texans. I'm taking the Texans tomorrow.
Give me the Jets in that. We got Saints, Panthers. 1 o'clock Sunday.
We know who's gonna win that game.
Y'all go Saints?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm taking that 7.5, but I'll take the Saints for sure.
Okay.
The Panthers are just really bad, man.
They are
really
They're fucking terrible.
Washington at New York.
Washington.
Giants. Commanders.
Yeah,
give me Commanders. Dolphins at Bills.
Bills.
What's the money line on that? Or what's the spread on that, Jim?
Buffalo -6.
I'll take -6.
I like the -6 as well too.
I like the -6 too. The Bills are rolling.
Chargers at Browns. You already know I'm going boat up, baby.
Browns.
That's crazy work.
I think I might go Browns too. Honestly, I'm fucking with Jameis right now. Nah, man, Jameis got the formula.
That one game looked good, but they're going to be on their downfall
that
now.
One game against
it was the Andy Dalton effect. It was the Andy Dalton effect.
They played all year.
The backup quarterbacks are always going to come in that first game.
The defense are not tough.
So, give me the Chargers. What's the spread? What's the money line on that one? Or spread on that one?
Chargers -1.5.
Yeah, give me the Chargers.
The fact
we're
that
on
they're
the road.
-1.5. Yeah,
we're on the road.
The fuck, bro.
Yeah,
we're on the road in his favorites. Give me that.
Give me the Browns +1.5.
Nasty work. I'll come back on Wednesday and we'll have this discussion where y'all say I'm right again.
We can reconvene for sure.
Patriots
for Lenny's purposes.
You said what?
I'm taking the Browns for Lenny's purposes. I'm taking the Browns down there every week for Lenny's purposes.
Man, fuck out of here. They do be turned to Lenny's about the Browns though. I remember it was turned in there like it was last season, and then they played the Texans in the playoffs, and they got
their faces was
real quiet in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that bitch was quiet as fuck.
Hey, Patriots at Titans, that is an ass fest.
That is ass.
Oh my god. That's what's that detective name that used to be the ass cheeks from Cartoon Network? That is literally what that game is.
You guys want to see shitty football? Go tune into that one.
Give me Cowboys at Falcons.
Cowboys.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys.
Dirty Birds.
It's Falcons -2.5. Give me the Cowboys, man.
Give me the Dirty Birds. The Dirty Birds.
Hey, like who said it? I can't remember if it was Tone or they can't keep losing. They can't keep losing.
Shit, why can't they?
You'll see Sunday. Wake up, nigga. Wake up, nigga.
They're on what, a 2-game?
I mean, why can't they keep losing? Like, who's to say that they can't keep losing? Like, I don't think it's impossible for them niggas to keep losing. It's not improbable. Raiders and Bengals.
If we get 6-3, do I get a segment about the Falcons? Can I get a point?
If y'all get the 6-3, actually, let me reverse that. Give me the fuck Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys because I'm not trying to get
beating the Cowboys.
I just want to know because being 6-3 would be something nice. I'm saying like, baby, 6-3 would be one of the best records in the NFL.
Why don't you act like you've been there before, brother?
I can't wait to piss in your parade.
You want a whole segment after beating the fucking Cowboys, bro?
I was gonna say a segment after beating the Cowboys.
You got a whole segment after beating the Tennessee Titans. What are we talking about?
He did not get a segment. We just said they hung 52
up. Hey, bro, we didn't even talk about the Falcons, so it's okay. Keep going.
There's nothing to talk about.
Y'all beat the Seahawks. I'll make you a flyer.
Keep going.
Y'all beat the Seahawks. Anyway, man.
We didn't beat the Seahawks. We beat the Bucks.
4-0 in the division. Bucks team. Whoa, man.
4-0 in our division. Hey, 4 in our division.
You guys gotta fear the Falcons. Fear the Birds,
man. Are you 4-0 in your division? Are you 4-0 in your division?
Your division is probably the worst division in football right now. I'm not gonna hold
that's not saying a lot.
You do have the worst
that division is not much to say,
bro. We're 4-0.
I think like what's I'm really trying to think what's the worst division in NFL right now? The AFC South, maybe? The AFC South.
NFC South.
No, I'm saying the AFC South is probably the other division that's in competition with being as ass as y'all.
NFC South
and the Texans, and they got
NFC South. I mean NFC South and whatever T-Cole is. T-Cole team. Yeah.
NFC East. They got two good teams. They got two decent teams.
Who?
Bro,
We beat them. Easy.
Anyway, Raiders at Bengals.
Bengals.
All right. Broncos at Ravens. Give me the Broncos.
Ravens.
Give me Broncos. I like Broncos.
The Ravens just lost, bro. They're angry. They just lost.
This is true, but Lamar plays. If he were playing an NFC team, I would take Lamar every day of the week. But I don't know. I think they're playing at home though, and the Broncos, their defense is good. Yeah, you're right though. Give me the Ravens. You're right. Give me Ravens. Bears at Cardinals. Chicago. Give me Chicago.
Cardinals had a tough loss too.
No, the Cardinals just won.
They just won. They beat the Dolphins. They just beat the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, I'm low.
They're inconsistent. They're very inconsistent too, though. I think I'm gonna give me Chicago.
They're a good game. That's why
both teams are very.
They are.
They're not super consistent, I guess.
That's true. I think Chicago has to bounce back from that L that they took. They took a tough L in that Hail Mary. Give me Chicago.
Tyreek Stevenson, you are the nasty nigga of the week. We ain't done that in a minute, but for you,
for sure. We're gonna bring it back just a short little one for you. You get
that title.
Dickhead of the week.
Bro, for sure.
Jaguars at Philly. Give me Philly. Jaguars. Rams and Seahawks. That's a good divisional game right there. Rams. I'm gonna give me the Rams. Rams are going into Seattle though. You know how Seattle is at home with the 12th man time.
No, bro, they just got dumped last week at home.
I know they did. I know.
Gino said it. He was like, sometimes it even sounded like we was the away team. I said, damn, in Seattle.
Yeah, who were they playing that week?
He said that the Bills.
The Bills, yeah. Yep.
Like that's Lions. That's cross country.
Yeah, Lions at Packers.
Give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions.
What are we favored this week? We're minus 3.5.
Jordan Love's been a little banged up. He said he's determined to play against the Lions this week.
He got a groin injury. Because it's a big game for them.
But give me the Lions. The Lions don't bring a lot of. They're not going to get a lot of pressure on Jordan Love. Though is my thing.
But we've had to deal with that for
I know.
Now, the last 2 weeks now.
I know. So I don't know. Give me the Lions though. I think the Lions should win that game. Colts at Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Give me the Colts. I think the Vikings. I think the Vikings chain is fake as well.
No, you can't let that. You can't.
I think their chain is fake.
You can't let that Lions loss and the Rams loss. I mean, the Rams loss was kind of bad.
I think with them losing their lock tackle, I know they went and got Christian Robinson this week.
But like at the same time, bro.
Cam Robinson. I'm sorry, Cam, whatever his name is. But I don't know. Losing your left tackle, who's a huge part of the offense. I also didn't think like they were the greatest. I think they're good. I think they're still a good football team. I just think we're about to see that a quarterback effect where that backup quarterback comes in, sets the world on fire real quick with Joe Flacco. Give me the Colts in that game.
I don't even think Darnold played bad necessarily in that game.
No, he didn't. He hasn't played bad actually in either of the losses. He hasn't played bad in either of the losses.
And it just, I mean, that was an unfortunate call.
Yeah.
I think
that face mask because I think that face, that face mask was kind of nasty. Buccaneers at Chiefs. Chiefs. Take DeAndre Hopkins for any timer, I think, in that game.
So they about to get him involved. Andy Reid gonna dial some shit up.
Yep. All right. Well, that's the games of the week right there, man. I think the biggest games I'm gonna be looking at will be that Cowboys Falcons game, the Lions Packers. I think those are probably the two biggest games of the week for me. I'm very interested in that Colts Vikings game, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's go, man. Let's wrap it up. Good show today.
Thank you all for joining us on Drunk Unks Pod, man. I'm sorry I had to go use the bathroom. My goddamn stomach was bubbling back up like I-75.
All
right, man. Jesus.
Hey, Pistons up 14 still. 6.5 left in the fourth. Just an FYI if y'all needed an update. Pistons about to get their first dub of the season. I should actually go in and hold on a second.
Hey, are you going to the Lakers game, Jim?
No, my dad is getting his knee replaced on Wednesday. Shout out Big Jim. Or on Monday, I mean.
Oh, damn. Shout out Big Jim, man.
Let
me go ahead and change that. You see that right there? You see that?
Anyway,
I already know
we're off this bitch.
Hold on. 1 and 3 right there. Y'all see it.
Y'all boys have a great night.
All right.
Yeah.